Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 6th through the 12th. This is a week where you really are going to get to choose your attitude. It will change everything for you. The card that came out for you was, I do not worry about things I cannot control. Do not worry about things I cannot control. Look at that. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. I do not worry about things I cannot control. All right, so the card of control is in the area of transformation. And so you're definitely going to be challenged. Wow, look at these cards. You're definitely going to be challenged this week to let go of what doesn't work and focus on creating and manifesting for yourself what you do want to. That full moon, as you're watching this, we're having the full moon probably, because the full moon's on the 5th and the 6th, depends on where you are in the world. These come out on Sunday. That full moon is really powerful. I did a video for it. I will link that there at the end, but you have the World card here. That's full moon energy. This is the overall energy. This is letting go. And I think what you're letting go of is the need to control something that is completely and totally out of your control, something that you can't do anything about. And when you let go of the worry about the things that you can't do and you just focus on the things that you can do, that's strategy. That is a great strategy for life, and that's the kind of thing that brings in abundance. And so this week there's a lot of opportunity to work collaboratively with others, to strategize, to really tap into the mental aspects, and really figure out what it is that is the best way forward. Your sign is in the energy of choice with both Aquarius, which is kind of lit up this week with Mercury moving into Aquarius, and with Gemini, where we have Mars trying to take action, and Mars is going to I lost my train of thought. Mars is doing something. Oh, Mars is trying with the moon in Libra this week. And then on top of that, Mercury, which rules the thought, the thinking energy, he is working very well with everyone. He's playing well. He's playing nicely with others this week. And so there is an opportunity this week to really choose and make choices and decisions that allow you to let go of the need to control. And the need to control is up here in what needs to be transformed. How do you transform this situation? You step away from letting other people control you and not worrying about the things that you can't control. Because the key to the situation is to focus on this Ace of Cups. What fills your cup with joy? What do you enjoy? What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel satisfied? And when you focus on what brings the joy in life and you stop worrying about the things you can't control, you let that stuff go, like really let it go, that is when the abundance starts to come in all of its forms. So we have a couple of sevens here that are interestingly placed. So sevens, that's the energy of this year. It's about taking action in alignment with your goals and desires, like being very intentional about what you're doing. It's also spiritual energy, spiritual growth and development. And in the area of what's draining your energy, it's this. It's trying to control. It's defending yourself. You can't control what other people think. You can't control what other people do. You can't control anything but your own self. And so this trying to prove to everybody that you're right about something, or that's the best way to do it, or this is how, this trying to take this stance of it feels like it actually feels like capture the flag energy. So it's like you're on the high ground and people are trying to take it from you, and they're going to figure it out because there's more of them than there is of you. What would happen if you were just to walk down? What would happen if you would just say, okay, yeah, no, okay, your turn. It's like this competitive energy that you disarm others when you just give in. They're like, wait, what happened there? I had a coach, a debate coach, and wanted me to debate negative all the time, and I wanted to debate affirmative. And we had such a power struggle over this that I quit the debate team. And so then the next year, he needed to have a student judge, so he asked me if I would do that. and I'm on the bus to do that. And one of the girls, her partner didn't show up. And she said, would you be my partner? And it was for the affirmative. And I hesitated because I really enjoyed judging, but I went ahead and did it. And I ended up doing really well. I got 30 out of 30 speaker points and 28 out of 30 speaker points, and we won both our rounds, and we're the only team that did. Okay, with a case that sucked, by the way. And so I went up to the coach, and I'm like, see, I told you. And he said, you were right. And then I was looking for an argument. I wanted to argue. I was in the debating mode. And he was like, no, you're right. And so it was kind of like he let me capture the flag, and he walked away. And I kind of think he won. And it's kind of like that. Can you disarm somebody by letting them have what they want, by surrendering the need to control the situation? Can you do that? I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting here. It's like, that's what they're showing me. And it was like, and they're going to be going, where's the fun in that? Because you have the Seven of Swords and the action to take. And the Seven of Swords is, it's doing things strategically with all this Mercury energy this week. And then every other energy and energy of choice and decision about how you think about things and how you view things. Your mind has the ability this week to really find a new way through that actually allows you to win when other people are like, did I win or not? I'm not sure. And the struggle here is the card of choice, the 6. It's the Lover's card. It's like choosing. The struggle this week is the choice and decision that you make. And is it one that allows you to feel emotionally satisfied and happy? And here in the heart space, we have the Hermit. And she's very calm and grounded, and she's at peace. And she's finding the light within. This week, surrender the need to control others or allow others to dictate to you. Just give them the power. They don't actually have the power when you give it to them. People only have power when they take it. And the person that gives the power isn't losing the power, they're taking the power. And there's some struggle, whether it's over something at work or at home. There's this, it feels like almost like this repetitive argument, this repetitive push-pull thing that if you say, oh, okay, no, you're right, we'll do it your way. In doing that, you actually win. This isn't something that compromises your true core values. It's not that. It's something else. It's not your core values. We don't compromise on our core values. Not at all. So, you've been trying to figure out how to bring everything back into balance, the card of Temperance. The way you do that is say, okay, we'll do it your way. It totally catches them off guard. They're like, wait, what? In the area of resources, physical, mental, emotional, financial, spiritual, you've got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man says to take a different position and see things from a different vantage point. It'd be interesting to see what happens when you just give in. Okay, they're giving me another example. So my teenage son was arguing with me about something, and I was like, no. I'm very Capricorn, devil card here. I'm like, nope, that's not happening. And finally he goes, okay. And he goes, do you want to know why I gave in? And I said, if you want to tell me, I'm glad you did. He's like, and I can't win an argument with you anyway, so I figured why bother? So who actually won that argument? Me or him? that's kind of where you guys are at. Like, he took his power back by stopping the struggle. I'm like, okay. It wasn't worth the fight to him. So, this seems to happen to me a lot. That's something I got to think about here. All right, so here we have the Eight of Wands. How do you anchor in your energy? You have a lot of things going on. Okay, you have a lot of things going on, and you're trying to get a bunch of things organized. What can you just take off of your plate by saying, fine, I'm not going to do that battle. I have enough other things keeping me busy. Right? Instead of adding to your plate, just say, okay, we'll do it your way. See what happens. Hey, Aries, thank you for the therapy session. I'm going to have to think about this. All right, so look, you have here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have this wide open energy here. Like, there's no limits to what you can do. There's so much opportunity and choices and decision making. There's a lot of them. And so being selective about what you're willing to put the effort into might take a little pause to discern and decide. She is standing there. She's not moving yet. She's just looking at all of it, right? Everything's wide open to you. There's a lot of potential energy moving forward. I do want to say, if you guys want to go out for Valentine's, don't do it this weekend coming up, the 11th and the 12th. That is some nasty energy. Either schedule it for next weekend, or Friday night's good. Wednesday night is great. So as I'm speaking about Wednesday, Thursday's pretty good too. And in that energy of Libra, which again is in your house of partnership. And so it's an air feeds fire. You have a nice romantic card showing up. And I actually have, that's about working well with others and good romantic energy. And you have beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. I think that if you stop struggling about something, like, why don't you ever put your socks in the laundry basket? And they're like, I would have to walk all the way into the bathroom to do that. How about you give up the struggle by putting a small wastebasket over by the boots and the shoes, so that by the door or wherever they takes them off, so you can just toss them in there, right? And so at least they're not all over the floor. You win. It's strategy. They win. Stop struggling about the little things. I feel like this is a week where if you let the little things go, you let the big love in. There's a lot more peace and joy and contentment that comes in. So where can you let little things go this week so you can enjoy just life, like feeling emotionally content and satisfied? And then we get to this weekend. And again, I can't stress enough, this weekend is going to be some tough energy for almost everybody. There's a lot of power struggle energy that's setting up. So if you can let some stuff go during the week, you're going to find the weekend a lot easier to navigate. Mercury moving into Aquarius the moon moves into Scorpio almost immediately afterwards, and they square off. And so I think there can be some control issues that come up over the weekend. And that might be where you really have to practice the walking away from it energy. We have the card of courage. It's not the first time this card has shown up this week. We have the card of courage. Sometimes it takes more strength to walk away from something than to do the battle. It takes courage to just pull your energy in and reflect on what the peace and the calm is that you want inside. What is the end game? Is it really necessary to have that fight this week? And I think the answer is probably no. Not this week. There's some tough energy. I do not worry about things I cannot control. If you can't control it, just let it go. This week, let it go. There will be time to address it later. This isn't the weekend for it. All right. Hope you found that helpful. You guys take great care. I'm on Facebook every day. I will put your full moon video right here. You look like you're set up more than most to have a good week. If you can just remember, you don't need to control everything. All right. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.